Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at a really thought-provoking idea. It's about how our words might actually impact our physical health.
Yeah, it comes from a devotional, and it explores this notion that language, the things we say, might have a tangible effect.
Even down to the water inside our bodies, which sounds, well, pretty out there at first.
It does. This source talks about this groundbreaking experiment. It mentions a renowned scientist, though it doesn't specify who exactly.
Right, no names mentioned.
No. But the core idea presented is that words were shown to, physically alter the structure of water crystals.
Okay, so the devotional describes how saying kind things to the water, stuff like, you're wonderful, you're beautiful, supposedly led to these, well, beautiful and harmonious crystal formations.
Exactly. Beautiful patterns.
But then harsh words, things like, you're ugly, terrible, and good for nothing.
Yeah, those apparently resulted in disfigured and unattractive crystals. A really stark contrast is painted there.
It really is. And the devotional then makes this direct link to us, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It points out that, the human body is over 70% water, so the implication is, well, pretty clear.
The words we use, especially maybe the words we say to ourselves or self-talk, they might not just be thoughts floating around.
Exactly. The suggestion is they could have a direct physical impact on all that water inside us.
So that's what we want to dig into in this deep dive. Could our internal dialogue, our self-talk, actually be shaping us physically? We talk about the emotional weight of words all the time, but this is suggesting something more literal.
And it emphasizes this isn't just a one-off thing. The idea presented is that it's cumulative.
Right, like over time.
Yeah, exactly. That consistently using negative words, maybe even negative self-talk, could potentially deform the water crystals within you over the long haul.
And that could lead to physical problems.
That's the potential link the devotional makes,
Yeah.
between our sort of verbal habits and actual physical well-being.
Wow. Okay, that definitely makes you stop and think. It even brings in a quote from Proverbs.
Ah, yes. Death and life are in the power of the tongue.
Which in this context feels really heavy, doesn't it? Like our words could literally be harming or healing our physical state.
And they give a pretty relatable example, too.
Oh, yeah.
Well, think about how often people say something like, ugh, this job is killing me, maybe casually.
Sure, people say that all the time.
But the devotional suggests that repeating declarations like that, even if we don't fully mean them literally, might be having a real negative impact on those water crystals in our bodies.
So it's encouraging us to be more mindful, maybe, about even the casual stuff we say.
Precisely. The core message isn't just about positive thinking for emotional health, though that's important too. This text is suggesting a direct physical consequence to our language.
Our speech influencing our actual physical form.
Yes. And then, of course, it flips it to the positive. If negative words could potentially harm,
Then positive words could potentially heal.
that's the idea. Intentionally using words of life, health, and strength, as the devotional puts it, might actually help to, heal, transform, even invigorate our physical bodies.
It's a really compelling thought. I mean, if our bodies are mostly water, and if words can interact with water in the way this devotional suggests, then maybe consciously choosing positive, life-affirming self-talk, maybe that could lead to feeling better physically. It's definitely something to chew on.
Absolutely. That potential physical power held within our own voice, it certainly makes you reconsider the everyday words you use, doesn't it? Well, that brings us to the end of this deep dive. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
For more information on how you can grow spiritually using Rhapsody of Realities, please visit our website, www.rhapsodyofrealities.org, or you can also visit rin.rhapsodyofrealities.org/salvation. Thank you.